step forward, hop, step switch, and then you're ready for whatever other strike you want to do. I'll do this a couple times. And try different angles. Try to go forward into it. Try to go where you're staying back a little bit. Forward into it. So you're striking the groin here. It's like you're actually getting in. You can pop up. And then the other, so let me do that last one again. Down like this, stepping in, low, into the groin. This part's hitting the groin. That could be coming up, moving into a secondary position for striking. The next one would be where you're striking with the groin down here in the lower part, and instead of a pushing in, you're kind of doing an upward motion. Before, striking here into the groin with a pushing forward and then up into the chin. This one, the strike will be lower and a little more distance. And let's see here. So step in, boom. So it's coming up in. Make sure you're using this to block. Switch so that you're now holding like this. Now you're ready to come in for different types of strikes, whatever those might be. So let's see, we'll do that again. This is a little more distance. Boom. And then going like that. Now I'll do the other one where you're stepping in a little bit closer. When you're stepping in closer, strike with the upper part of the stick. It's a lot more powerful and it should work good. You're driving into the groin when you're striking here, as opposed to an upward strike from back here. So consider that. In, strike, you're ready to go. Now we'll do the other one. A little more distance. In fact, you can even come back like this. Step in. And experiment with distance. Go back like you go, oh, that's way too far, and you see what you can do. Pop up. So is that too far? I was able to, I think you can see that on there. So right here, I'm thinking I'm way too far away for a legitimate strike. But if I do a lunge and bring it up to block, maybe not so much. Let's see what it'll do. So step in. Gosh, that was actually too easy when you get a little further back. And this is what you've got to do. You've got to determine what you can do. So step forward. Let's go even further. I'm completely, where am I at? I'm almost out of the screen on there. I'm a long ways away from the target. And I can bring my, I don't know if you can see this, but my stick is somewhat hidden behind my body. And I go forward. And so experiment with ranges. So we kind of talked about the distance ones, different ones up to here. But now let's see, what if we go super close? This, I put my arm out and I'm actually touching the bad guy. And so, do I want to do that? And is it going to be effective with the stick into the groin area? So let's experiment. Groin is about right here on the bad guy. He's about my size. So really close within hand's distance. You can step in. I like the stepping in, even at close. Step in, that gives you your balance forward, not balancing back. I think going backwards like this is putting you off balance. If the guy does charge, your strike misses, then you're going to be toppling over. But if you step in, now if you do collide here, at least you're on a good fighting stance, good platform that you're working off of. So once again, we're going to take this back. We're going to step in. And I think that would be effective. And so in, boom. All of a sudden your arm's not stretched out, it stays in close to your side. So boom. Now you could, from that position, actually step to the side, step offline, and come across. I'm not a huge fan of fighting with the stick in the reverse grip like that, other than just for a few strikes.